Viva la Mexico! And viva Karate Combat! This is the Karate Combat 44 weigh-in show. My name is Robin Black. It is my honor to be here as your host and to analyze the work of these great karatekas in the pit tomorrow night. How you gonna watch? You're gonna watch live on Karate Combat YouTube, karate.com, UFC Fight Pass, and all over the globe. We're gonna get 15 wonderful martial artists, 10 wonderful martial artists, and a bunch of crazy influencers up here who are gonna face off, and some are gonna weigh in. Before we do that, I wanna introduce first, this man is remaking Karate Combat in his own image, our dear friend, President Awesome. Is Karate Combat starting to take shape the way you'd envision?
100%. You know, every event I'm super nervous how it's gonna go. I'll say 10 days before this, we didn't know what it was gonna be like. And look at this, it's absolutely gorgeous. We're here in this underground Mexican prison over here. I mean, it's phenomenal, man. It's an absolute honor, and the fight card is phenomenal.
Indeed, President Awesome. Much love to you. This man is a real-life John Wick, one of the great martial artists ever, and a wonderful human, Bas Rutten. Bas, how are you, sir? Karate Combat, more and more exciting.
Oh, it's so freaking awesome, man. Mexico, we know what the Mexican fighters represent. Chaos, power, excitement, so I can't wait for the show.
We cannot wait. And Big Mike, you have been a wonderful addition to this. How are you feeling, man? Are you stoked for it?
I'm ready to see some Aztec gods go to battle this weekend in Mexico. Viva Mexico, and to see some crypto influencers beat the shit out of each other.
It shall be done. So let us start with some face-offs. First up, this will be the Influencer Fight Club segment of our card. First up, please welcome the man they call Grimace. And he will be facing this man, Crypto Daddy, face to face, gentlemen. Fight number one, Influencer Fight Club.
Eric, I want my blood on the mat. You better not let me down. Let's go.
Face forward, guys. Fighting stance forward. Fighting stance forward.
Grimace versus Crypto Daddy. Influencer Fight Club, opening up your card, Karate Combat 44. And up next, let's welcome first to the Karate Combat stage, the NFT Kid. Thank you, sir. And he will be facing at altitude, Adam Charles. Adam Charles versus the NFT Kid. Let's bring up the next ones. And yes, these are crypto influencers, but they've been training hard to face each other and do battle mano a mano. Next up, please, let's welcome the big man, Phil the Dragon.
Let's go, my God. Pleasure to have you.
And Phil will be facing this man, the Dreamer.
The Dreamer.
Abraham Wimmer. They call him the Dreamer. Skins versus skins. The Dreamer versus Phil the Dragon. They get taller and they get bigger. Let's bring him up. Papa Luna, the Moon Daddy.
Pleasure to have you.
And Papa Luna will do battle in the Karate Combat pit with this man, Crypto Crow.
Let's go, guys. Face off. There we go. Let's go.
Influencer Fight Club, fight number 4, opening up Karate Combat 44, Crypto Crow and Papa Luna, Moon Daddy.
Let's go, guys.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Excellent job, guys.
And the fifth and ultimate fight in Influencer Fight Club, opening up Karate Combat 44. Let's bring him up first. More light. Matt Letty.
Yes, sir, of course.
And he faces, I want to hear some boos, the Bit Boy.
Let's go in the center, face off. There we go.
This is Bit Boy and more light.
Let's face forward, guys. Fighting stance forward. Let's go. Let's go.
They look tired already, I'm going to be honest with you.
They're intense as shit.
Enjoy the hostilities, gentlemen. Now, grappling and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu has been a wonderful addition to karate combat, and we have 2 grappling contests tomorrow night, live on Karate Combat YouTube. Up first, please, Andre Ewell.
Yes, let's go. Let's go. Look, we're going to stand right here. We're going to mock way in. Just stand here, flex for the camera, so like we're weighing in. Good. And then go ahead, stand over here, wait for your opponents. Thank you.
Yep. And he's facing Levi Marroquin.
Flex, sir. Excellent. I keep going forward. Excellent job, guys. Face forward. Let's go. Amazing, guys.
Yep.
Excellent. Very good, guys. Pleasure to have both of you. Wow, that was great.
Let's move on to the Karate Combat Prelim here in the Karate Combat Pit tomorrow night. Our first prelim in Karate Combat tomorrow night. Let's bring up Damian Villa. Instead, we shall bring up right now Maciej Tercjak. Shannon Hudson, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for Shannon the Cannon Hudson.
Just a mock weighing over here, flexing for the camera, you know? They all want to see it.
And Hudson officially weighs in. Nice. And his opponent in the red corner, Maciej Tercjak.
Over here, flex for the camera.
Tercjak weighs in officially. This fight is official, face-to-face, gentlemen. A fantastic matchup in the Karate Combat Pit. Hudson versus Tercjak.
Nice, guys. Clap it up. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. Yes, thank you. Yes, pleasure.
Let's bring our combatants in the next fight up to the stage. Up first, please, Marco Sanchez, representing the United States.
Thank you.
And Sanchez makes weight as well. And let's bring his opponent up so they can face off. This is from Mexico, Rodrigo Reyes.
No problem. Don't worry. Flex for the camera. Good.
And this fight is official, face-to-face, gentlemen.
Facing forward. Facing perfect.
Sanchez versus Reyes. Enjoy the hostilities, gentlemen. Let's bring up our next two combatants. This is a fantastic matchup. Russia versus Mexico. Up first, Nikita Yanchuk. Yanchuk makes weight. And he will face, representing Mexico, Fabricio Escudero.
Facing forward, fighting stance for the camera.
Fantastic fight right here, ladies and gentlemen. Karate.com, Karate Combat YouTube, and UFC Fight Pass. Enjoy the fight, gentlemen. And before we move on to the main card, this is our grappling feature bout. Up first, please welcome Phil Rowe. Smokin' Phil Rowe is official.
Let's go, my guy, right over here.
Love it. This will be a fantastic contest. Let's bring up right now, Correct Jones.
Right here if you want to. Right over here.
Face to face, gentlemen.
No problem, no problem. Let's go.
Nice looking contest. Our grappling feature bout. This is Phil Rowe and Craig Jones.
I love these guys, man.
Love it. And let's roll into the main card, Karate Combat 44. Are you having a good time? I said, are you having a good fucking time, my friend? Let's move on to our first fight of the main card. Actually, let's take a moment and bring up two grapplers that deserve your applause here. So let's bring them up now. Andre Ewell and Levi Marroquin. Yes, my apologies. We move on to the main card. Up first, Rafael Alves. Alves is official. And he will face, representing Mexico, Efrain Escudero. Brazil versus Mexico. Live and free on Karate Combat YouTube. All right, let's bring up our next fight. Awesome looking night of fights we have right here. Please welcome first, Marco Cubas. And his opponent, please welcome Shahzaib Rindh.
Look forward, guys. Look forward, guys. Let's go, guys. Out. This is good. This is good. Marco, Cubas, Shahzaib. Let's go.
Yeah. Before we go to our co-main event, there were two fantastic grapplers that we went past, and we will do them justice and bring them up here for our face-to-face. Grapplers earlier in the night, let's have you face-to-face now. Up first, please, Ricky Simon. And his opponent in our opening grappling contest, please welcome Joao Miyao.
Man, let's go. Yes, sir.
Face to face, gentlemen.
Let's go.
Two fantastic grapplers do battle in the Karate Combat Pit tomorrow night, Karate Combat 44.
Guys, thank you for this opportunity.
Respect, gentlemen. All right, before we bring out our co-main event, let's take a look at the combatants in this awesome matchup. Hit me with the viz.
For the co-main event, we have Alejandro Flores, Goyito, taking on Bruno Assis. He's won many fights, but he's lost some really tough fights too.
He's kind of like the Hulk. You hit him, that gives him extra power.
Always brings the action, always brings the power.
Will he be able to step up to the plate? Will he rise to the occasion against a guy like Goyito?
Lo que yo creo que me va a hacer ganar esta pelea es mi experiencia.
It's not an easy task. Goyito is a big name right here in Mexico, and he definitely has that heart and that Mexican tradition to bring the fight to his opponent.
Va a ser difícil, no digo que va a ser fácil, es un oponente duro, pero yo soy más duro.
And prepared to fight against the best fighters in the world.
Let's see if the Dragon's going to eat again and stay hungry.
All right, the penultimate fight, Karate Combat 44. Let's bring up your combatants. First, please, from the great fighting nation of Brazil, Bruno Assis. And please welcome his opponent in the co-main event, representing the great fighting nation of Mexico, Alejandro Flores! Both fighters hit weight, your co-main is official. Let's make some noise for your Karate Combat 44 co-main event. Enjoy the hostilities, gentlemen. And before we bring up the two combatants in the main event, let's take a look at something to get you primed. Hit me with that viz.
In our main event, we got Goyito Perez, an animal that truly represents the fighting spirit of Mexico.
Chelmiah is one of my favorite fighters to watch.
It's always fireworks with this guy.
When he is on, he is on.
I know I'm coming for a war.
Him just losing a title, maybe this isn't the best fight for him to step up to.
I want to be remembered as the guy who just took every fight that was offered.
He has something to prove. It's very dangerous. We'll see where this takes him.
Coming off the losses, I'm just made me hungrier. I'm more than dangerous enough to end any fight.
Nobody can stop me.
He's just another guy, same as anybody else.
I have very good punching power, and it's gonna be different.
We all have two arms, two legs. All that matters is how it goes down in the pit.
I'm gonna win this fight.
Ireland versus Mexico. Up first, the former bantamweight champion of the world. Please welcome Eoghan Chelmiah. Chelmiah hits championship weight. And please welcome his opponent in this main event, representing the great nation of Mexico. Please welcome Eric Goyito Perez.
Forward, mirando.
All right, I'd like to have a word with each of these two gentlemen when it is appropriate.
It's not yet appropriate.
All right, guys, let's help guide them off stage. I don't think, before something happens.
All right, we will not have a word with our two combatants in our main event, but we look forward to this fight, a wonderful contest between two fantastic martial artists. And before we bring up all of the martial artists that will do battle tomorrow night, let's take one more look at what you're in store for. Hit me with it.
KC44 is here in Mexico City. You won't want to miss it. Kicking off the main card, we got Efrain Escudero.
I'm going out there and I'm going to take what's mine.
He's taking on Rafael Alves. That's a great way to kick off the main card. Next fight is a homegrown athlete, Shahzaib Rindh.
Nobody can touch me.
He's taking on a guy named Marcos Cubas.
And I'm going to shock the world.
For the co-main event, we have Alejandro Flores, Goyito, taking on Bruno Assis.
I'm hungry, I'm different. I'm the bad Bruno when I enter the pit.
Right now, it's his chance. Will he rise to the occasion against a guy like Goyito? In the main event, we got Eric Goyito Perez. He fought in the UFC, had an amazing, successful career there, and he's taking on a karate world champion.
I just wanted to come back and just avenge that knockout, whoever's in front of me.
Let's hear it for all 30 of your combatants tomorrow night. Live and free on Karate Combat, YouTube, karate.com, UFC Fight Pass. Make some noise for Karate Combat 44. Live and free tomorrow night. Enjoy the hostilities, my friends.